Hello guys! In today's video, we will be learning, showing you guys how to make a runner game in Scratch. Remember, before I start the video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and well, yeah, let's start it. So, in our last video, we made a player, the floor, and enemies. Oh yeah, space jump, forgot. And all you do is just jump. It's pretty easy. But yeah. So what we're going to start off with is making a new enemy. Go to costumes, and then for this you can make it enemy anything you want. You can make it a faster enemy, a jumper enemy, which I'm about to do. Anything, honestly. So for this, you can make the costume anything you want. I'm just gonna give it a simple Cyclops design. She'll keep that. I should just I'll just keep like this. Okay. Now I have a Cyclops design. I'm just gonna give some names. Jumper. Okay. So now we're gonna go back to code, and then we'll go to control, if then else, pick random, duplicate that. We're gonna go to operators, get an equals sign. If you don't know how this works, I'll explain it. So basically, if while Scratch is going through the code, you'll actually look at the first placement here in the piece of code, and it will do this piece of code first, and then you'll play this piece of code. So basically, it's going to do pick random by 2, and then if it equals 1, then we'll start the code. Just for like any people that are like starters at Scratch, just making sure. But yeah, we're gonna move this, just not delete it. We're gonna put this over that, and then to duplicate this. And then once we have this, we're gonna change the number by 2. And then also make sure that's on this there. And then you can change the speed to whatever you want. I'm just gonna make it a little slower. Actually, a little slower. Maybe like 6. Alright. And then you're gonna get a repeat. And I'm just gonna add this comment. 1 second equals repeat 30. So this is a second. Just to prove. We have to add some code in it. So let's add, can we add, set font 0. Okay. Maybe not always. Turn this on. Okay. But if you get a wait 0 seconds, put in there, then it equals it. Because it has to go through this. So, in order for this to actually equal a second, you need to get a wait 0 seconds. So, then, although it's comment, put in here. Then I'll get a repeat, and well, another one. Put over the change x by negative number, and then I'll make it 1 second. And the reason why it was going so fast is because the game isn't starting, so it's not processing the other sprites. But we'll keep that there for just in case. Then we're going to get a change y by 10. And then we're going to go to variables, make a new variable, and call it enemy y for this sprite only. And set enemy y to 0. Okay. And then we're going to set it to 12. Actually, not 12. Maybe 12. Let's do 8. Yeah, 8 is good. Change y by enemy y. Put that over there. Under there. And then we're going to get a change enemy y by -1. Control. If then. And then, if the enemy is touching the floor, then it will set the enemy to 0. And then, since we have this done, put this in here. Or actually put it here. Put that there. And then, get this. Okay. Now it's syncing with the ground. Oh yeah. Make sure the change y by enemy y is over the change y by -1 and over the if touching floor. So we'll actually do 12 again. What about a half second? 0.5. Okay. About 25. Or 20. Okay. So that doesn't work. Alright, 25. Okay. Maybe we take this, duplicate, and put it into here too. Oh, not maybe. Take that out. Put this in here. Okay. So now it will jump. It will start jumping as soon. It's like, you know, this. Okay. This is good for now. But if you want something a little better, then get an if then, or not if then, if touching floor, then it can jump. If you want to do that, we'll do that. So I'll set it back to 15. Okay, so now, once we start, jumping's pretty good. So we'll add that back. And as you can see, okay. Oh, and also, make sure the second one's a jumper, and the first one is a normal. Just so I don't get the costumes confused. Okay. Maybe it's a little, impossible to get over the jumpers. So, I'll bring back the original speed just to see what will happen. Experiment as much as you want with a jumper or anything. Okay, now it's just, oh, okay. Try that, a second. Okay. I'll have to bring, so the speed isn't the problem. Remember, I'm just experimenting. You don't have to do this yourself. How about this? 8. Okay. Gotta get a jumper in a second. Okay. 12. Okay. So, as you can see for the Cyclops, or runner, not jumper, some of them are sinking into the ground, and obviously we don't want to see that. So, we're going to go to My Blocks, make a new block, and call it Fix Enemy Jump. Run without screen refresh. Okay. We're going to fix the enemy jump. We're always going to fix the enemy jump. In the repeat 15 loop. Okay. And then, once we define this block, we are going to, well, the enemy is going to keep on changing its Y by 1 until it is not on the ground. Not on the ground, in the ground. Or floor. Then, we'll get a if then, put over that, and if we are touching the floor, Oh, also go to operators and get a knot. And then put the touching floor in the knot. And back in the repeat until. Okay. Then we are going to set the enemy Y to 0. And alright, okay. Okay. Finally. Now we have another enemy. Okay. Now, the next thing we are going to do is we're going to go back to player, and then we're going to add the death effect. So, we're going to go to variables, make a new variable, and call it HP. Oh, HP. Not for the sprite only. Because I didn't need to do that. Then, we're going to make it larger it out. Put it here, or anywhere you want. Just put it down here, actually. Change it by, well, we're not change it by, but we'll keep it there. Just, you'll need it a little bit. We're going to set HP to whatever amount you want. Set to 3, just keep it a little hard. And then, if we are touching an enemy, we lose 1 HP. We will lose 1 HP. And we'll put it in a separate forever loop. Down the others. Because we're going to go to control, get a wait 1 second, and then you can set it to whatever you want. Then we are going to give it a special effect. 2. I'm going to go to looks, set brightness effect to 0, and then we are going to change the brightness effect by not change, but set it to set the brightness effect to 100, and then after we're going to set it to 0. Okay. There. Okay. Or maybe that's a little too long. And a little too bright too. Let's make it like a, let's say 75. Okay, what about 0.5? Oh. Okay. Okay, what about 65? Eight. Okay. Maybe just 0.8. Let's do it back to 75. And then, how about 0.6? Let's start the game. Do is just stand. That's a lot of jumpers. Okay. Okay. And let's see. Took damage. And okay. Now we should be dead. But we're not. So to do that, to fix that, we're gonna go to control. Get an if done. And then if our HP is less than 1, so if it's, then we'll set it to 0. And we're actually just put it in the if touching enemies. And then we're going to give it a special effect. So we're gonna make a new spray. Call it Flash. Okay. And then we're going to give the player this nice light effect. Like a rectangle. Okay. Then you can make the flash anything you want. But yeah. Wide, small, tall, short, like me. But yeah. Group, paste. Oh. Okay, just do that actually. Maybe not that short. Right? Good. Alright. Now that sorry, why am I stuttering? Okay, now that we have a flash effect, make sure it's centered. Okay, maybe just a little shorter for these. Same with this too. Too tall, man. Okay. Let's put it like this. We're gonna go to code, go to events, get a when green flash clicked, and then we're going to hide it. Actually, yeah, hide it. Then we're gonna go to event. When I receive message 1, we're gonna make a new message and call it death. Death effect. And then we're gonna go to control again. Get a repeat. We're gonna set the size. Sorry for my coughing. Set the size to 65. And then we're going to change the size by -5. Actually, -1.2. Make it like that. and it will quickly go back out, or grow back. Let's do that. 3 seconds. Tip. Then we'll make it grow less and less each time. Okay. Okay. Second. And then I'm going to get a turn by 5. And then get a right turn, make it by 5. Or by however fast you want. Just make sure it slows down every time. Every repeat. Make that 12. Yep. Alright. Like this. Then, this part is optional. Also, the flash effect is also optional. Just to mention, of course. You can make it point in any direction once it starts to flash. And you can also make the size pick random. To be honest, I don't recommend it. But if you want to, you can. Okay, maybe I do recommend it. Yeah, no, never mind. Also, to like, no. Okay. Then you're gonna want to make it go to the player. Okay. And then this is another optional part. Make it can make this part where it starts to whiten up the place. And yeah. Then when it starts clone, switch to costume to 2. Costume 2. And then you're gonna get a repeat. And then make it at least 90. And then you can make the change ghost effect by -1. And also once the flash starts as a clone, make sure the ghost effect starts at 100. That's 100. And also make sure it goes to 0, 0. And points in the 90-degree angle or direction. Something like that. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, the flash effect anything you want, but yeah. Okay, maybe that's a little bit slow. Too slow. Okay? Alright. So now we have the flash effect and death effect. Then we gotta go back to the player and then broadcast this death message. Or broadcast death message. And also stop everything else in the sprite. Then I will stop this too, the script too. And then we're gonna go to enemies. And then when enemies receive death, they will delete themselves. So the clones will delete all. So and yeah, and also stop everything in the script sprite. So yeah. So 1, 2. What? Okay. 3. Okay. Oh, and also make sure it shows itself. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and I forgot. Set it to costume 1 for the original thing. Sorry about that. Okay. Then make sure the clone goes in the front layer. Maybe just a little bit bigger. Alright, now that's all fixed. Alright. Alright, okay. And that is the end of this tutorial. And the rest of this tutorial runner series. If you guys enjoyed, please like, subscribe, don't forget to comment, and yeah. Also, check out INA. I'll leave the link for their YouTube channel in the description. They have a really good YouTube channel. I recommend checking them out. But yeah. Anyways, have a fantastic, great day, and yeah.